National Weather Service is saying some people had to be rescued from those high waters. Jen Sullivan has more.
Powerful winds and heavy rains battering much of the East Coast Sunday. More than 15 million Americans under the threat for severe weather from Florida all the way up the East Coast to Massachusetts.
We're going to have some heavy rain and winds.
New York City clouded by gray skies Sunday. The Big Apple issuing a travel advisory through Monday as the city braces for wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour and heavy rains that could trigger flooding.
City agencies are working hard to be prepared, we're coordinated, but we need you to do your part.
The severe weather coming a week before Christmas Eve as many people are out shopping or enjoying holiday festivities. EarthCam showing a packed Times Square despite the storms. The excessive rain is expected to cause inland and coastal flooding in some areas. This same storm system pummeling parts of Florida Saturday, bringing high surf, strong winds, and torrential rain.
This is a tropical storm. It is rare for this time of the year.
Miami-Dade County Department of Emergency Management warning residents of flooded roadways. In an area that sees many tourists this time of year, the rain dampening their fun in the sun.
We definitely would have spent more time in the sun, and now we're just trying to go out when it's not raining. We're not thrilled about it, but we're making the best of it.
In New York, I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
And here in the Midlands, that system did bring us the soaking rains that we predicted. You can see here's a look at the rainfall totals that have fell so far across much of the region. And there's some pretty hefty totals. Orangeburg at 3.39, Lexington at 2.2, Sumter coming in about 2¼ of an inch of rain. Columbia officially just shy of that. And then you can see some lighter amounts the farther to the northwest and to the north you go. But still, everyone got some much needed rain across the area as we had been dealing with those dry and drought conditions. So hopefully things will be improving as far as that as we get the latest update here coming this past Thursday. But definitely a rainy and yucky day here in the Midlands, and we're still dealing with some of those rain showers ongoing even as we now push into the evening. So here's a look at the last couple hours as far as the rain. The good news is recently it's just kind of been some light showers here in the Midlands, but we are tracking one decent little system still producing some moderate showers, and it even did produce a little bit of some thunder and lightning just to the south and east of Vance heading towards Lake Marion. But you can see as it now pushes out of Orangeburg and makes its way up in the Clarendon County, we got some of that more moderate showers heading towards Lone Star. So you could still get a batch of some pretty hefty rain here over the next 10 to 15 minutes. But outside of that, most of us are beginning to see it kind of wind down as that area of low starts to shift up to the north. But out towards Myrtle Beach, they definitely got hammered by some pretty hefty thunderstorms that led to those high rainfall totals, 7-8 inches, leading to some flash flood emergencies out and towards the Georgetown area. But for us here locally in the Midlands, just had those good soaking rains and now just dealing with some of that lingering activity. But you can see the back edge of this is now finally starting to shift to the north and east as that low continues to track up to the north with the heavier rains pushing into northern North Carolina, Virginia, and heading towards the D.C. area. So that's where it's going to continue to shift for the rest of tonight and into our Monday, while we'll get some drier air to work in on the backside of this. We also had some pretty gusty winds with this system today, but we do expect those wind gusts to kind of die down heading into about Tuesday and Wednesday, but still going to be on the breezy side for our Monday. So looking at the next several hours, those light showers continue at least through about 9, 10 o'clock. As we get closer to 11, midnight, and into the overnight hours, we do expect the rain to be wrapping up and some drier air will be filtering in. Temperatures drop down into the low 50s. For your Monday, does look like a bright sunny day here in South Carolina to help to dry things up after the soaking rains today, and a fairly comfortable temperature-wise in the mid to upper 50s. A few spots even out towards the beach could push 60 degrees. It's still going to be a little breezy tomorrow, but you can see the rain is finally starting to shift out. So winds out of the northwest at about 20 miles an hour for the rest of this evening. We'll still keep a little bit of a breeze into tomorrow morning, but you can see plenty of sunshine expected with those winds still at times gusting up over 20 miles an hour for our Monday. That should help to really dry things up and then more sunshine with those winds starting to come down a little bit heading into our Tuesday. So your first alert 10-day forecast does show drier and sunny conditions heading into the upcoming work week. 59 degrees Monday, but look at this drop in temperatures. 48 Tuesday, just 51 Wednesday. Morning lows well into the 20s, so we are talking several mornings of some hard freezes. Wednesday likely will be our coldest morning we've seen so far this season. We do start to gradually warm up towards the end of the week, and